This week we've got rear handles, ratchets, power stack batteries,
cordless versus corded, and yep, that's the Milwaukee Patent for an honest-to-God track saw, boys.
This is your Power Tool Week in Review.
Today's episode is brought to you by Ohio Power Tool, Pro Tools, Pro Service at the best prices at ohiopowertool.com.
And Flex, it's what's next.
Welcome back, Power Tool fans. I'm Rob.
And I'm Sarah. There's a lot to cover this week, so let's waste no time and get started with Shop Tool Reviews. This is the all-new Flex 24-volt brushless rear handle circular saw. Tim does a thorough job going over every detail and feature of the saw, along with a 10 amp hour stacked lithium battery that he used in his testing. Speaking of testing, he pretty much goes through everything you would expect from someone reviewing a circular saw, like plunge cuts, cross cuts, bevel cuts, ripped bevel cuts, lots of cuts. So after all of the cutting, what does he think of the thing? Well,
performance-wise, this thing is absolutely impressive. You can push this thing just about as hard as you want to.
Which is good news because around here, we like to push our saws hard. For the full review, head over to Shop Tool Reviews.
Now, a few months ago, we had the exclusive first look at the Milwaukee Track Saw.
Our Lego version.
The Lego version. Well, right, yeah. But a true Milwaukee Track Saw still is a thing of leaks and legends. Many of us are hoping that it will finally show up at one of the upcoming pipeline events this year. But this week, our buddy Nate over at DoresoomReviews found our biggest clue yet. Yep, that's the official patent for the Milwaukee Track Saw that still doesn't exist.
Except in Lego form.
Yes. Now, a lot of patents like this are held back as long as possible to keep development and industry secret. So with it showing up now, I'm just saying that ain't a bad sign, boys. After diving deep into the new listing, Nate identifies a few minor details, all of which you'd expect from a modern track saw. But most interestingly, he compares this listing to previous patents that have made their way to the market to give us his best guess as to when we'll see the real deal announced from Milwaukee. Now, the answer will likely make you happy. Unless, of course, you don't want this saw, in which case you'll just be indifferent. Either way, just go watch the video at DoresoomReviews.
Testing tools is a science. Take these cordless ratchets. While they all feel good in the hand, some will be faster, some more powerful, while others are a better value. This week, TTC opened up the all-new DeWALT 20-volt atomic version to see if it wins any or even all of these categories. Their testing included the usual suspects from Milwaukee, plus the 24-volt from Cobalt and a 20-volt version from Craftsman. But the seemingly least interesting turned out to be the most. The new DeWALT 20-volt atomic ratchet is on the bottom, while its less powerful 12-volt extreme little brother is on top.
I have one of those.
The ratchet?
No, an extreme little brother.
Huh, same, except I have two. Anyways, it would seem to be a pretty safe assumption that a cheaper, lower spec, lower price version would perform, well, worse. Yeah, you can see where this is going. But beyond that story, this specific test does a great job revealing the many variations in brands, performance, and value. There's no denying the benefits of an effective cordless ratchet, but as it turns out, there are many things to consider before you pick one. You can make a far better informed choice over at TorqueTestChannel.
1 week. In just 1 week, Sarah and I will be flying off to the city best known for beer, baseball, bikers, and Bohemian blue bricks of cheese. I'm talking about Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where we'll be attending the first major Milwaukee tool event since NPS 19. This time around, it's picked up the name of Milwaukee's streaming series started in 2020, known as Pipeline. Likely because we'll be seeing what Milwaukee has coming down the pipeline.
You finally got that one, didn't you?
Yeah. That's right, we're going to Pipeline, and after 2 years of being locked up here with Sarah, I'm here for it. We'll be joined by 30 or so tool testers and content creators to see the very latest from Big Red. And while we're not expecting the 30+ reveals of NPS 19, we do have a long list of new tools and major updates that we'd hope will make an appearance. A lot of people have been speculating about what we might see, so we thought we'd ask you guys what you're hoping for us to find. Let us know in the comments below.
Every month we give away a shelf with $2,000 worth of tools and accessories to a random member of our channel, known as the production crew. Last month, our winner chose our Flex Round 2 shelf, consisting of the all-new tools announced by Flex this year.
Now, only one so far have we had an OPE shelf, which is outdoor power equipment, and it went the first month we made it available. So we decided to add another one. This time we went with Sarah's favorite brand of choice for outdoor power equipment, the Skil 40-volt line.
The power that comes with Skil's PowerCore 40-volt batteries offers more power power than anyone would possibly need at home, but at a price that means we get to fill the shelf with all kinds of additional goodies.
Now for this giveaway, we grabbed the Skil PowerCore 40 brushless 20-inch self-propelled mower, which is hard to find as it turns out at the moment, but the one we purchased should get here before the giveaway. We also included the 40-volt 500 CFM blower and 40-volt 14-inch string trimmer kit, the PowerCore 40 24-inch hedge trimmer, the 10-inch pole saw, and of course, the PowerCore 40 brushless 14-inch chainsaw.
Woot!
Woot?
Baby chainsaw.
All right, I wouldn't call it a baby, but yeah, that works. Even with the entire line of PowerCore 40 tools, we still have plenty of cash for a pair of work boots, although we don't know which brand to include. If you have an opinion on that, let us know in the comments.
We're also looking for additional PPE, including gardening gloves and eye protection.
And finally, we tapped our buddy Alan, known here on YouTube as the Lawn Care Nut, to provide the winner with $200 worth of premium lawn fertilizer specifically chosen for their type of lawn by the Lawn Care Nut himself. So if our winner doesn't need a full collection of pro power tools, they can instead choose our OPE shelf and work on the perfect lawn instead. And of course, even if you don't need pro accessories for your string trimmer, every shelf comes fully stocked with the very best from Spyder, the exclusive sponsor of our production crew.
Besides big giveaways, our production crew members also get to join Rob and I for a private live stream every Monday. That's supposed to be a group effort to find the best content for our show, but it tends to quickly degrade into bourbon drinking contests and story time with Rob, who gives away all of our YouTube secrets to our members. If any of that sounds like fun to you, consider joining by subscribing and then clicking the join button below.
Tools and Stuff apparently had a stroke this week because he accidentally bought some DeWALT tools instead of Makita. Specifically, he picked up a power stack kit that includes a DCD 805 hammer drill, the DCF 850 impact driver, a charger, and of course, 2 of the all-new Power Stack 1.7 amp hour batteries. Now his first observation was the size of the new 850, and he compares it to the 887, which is significantly bigger. This is Tool's first experience with the all-new Power Stack lithium-ion pouch technology, so I was anxious to see what he thought of it. But I was distracted by that. Yep, that's a T-Stack case, which comes with the kit, which is just, why? Why don't all new power tools come in their respective stackable, clickable, collectible case systems? Seriously, I'm looking at you, Milwaukee, and you know it. If next week I don't see a single new tool that comes in a pack out, I'm gonna,
You're gonna what?
Well, at the very least, I'm gonna leave a sternly worded comment on my own video.
That'll teach them.
Yeah. Tools puts both of the DeWALT drills through a good series of tests, and in the end, if you watch past the outro, he slips this comment in.
Don't tell Makita, but this is my go-to impact driver at the moment. Just so nice and light to use.
Todd set out to find the answer to the question, are corded tools more powerful than cordless ones, in the most Todd way possible, which means lots of crazy tool testing.
And Uncle Eddie.
He's not in this one.
Yeah, that's probably why I haven't watched it yet.
Well, I did, and he compares Makita circular saws, DeWALT drills and angle grinders, Milwaukee reciprocating saws, and rigid oscillating multi-tools. Now, this wouldn't be a ProjectFarm video if he wasn't thorough, so obviously he compared pricing, weight, noise, cutting speed, blade stop speed, and vibration. So after all of that, which is better, corded or cordless power tools? Well, as it turns out, that depends on how you look at it. Todd points out that cordless tools for the most part cost more, but are quieter, vibrate less, and take less time to come to a stop. All good things. Corded tools can be just as fast and even faster than the cordless ones, and can be just as efficient, but not nearly as convenient as not being tethered to an outlet. So, which do you prefer? Let Todd know in the comments at ProjectFarm. I want to thank Flex and Ohio Power Tool for sponsoring this episode. Guys, we couldn't do this without you.
If you can, go do something kind for someone else this weekend, and we'll see you next week.